Hi guys, I'm GarritosDorritos, and today is the 4th episode of Tactical Trials, where I try out your custom tactics, give you my thoughts, and let you know what I would change. Let's get into it. Today's custom tactics are a set of 4-1-4-1 custom tactics. These have been sent in by our guy Anonymous. These custom tactics are formatted again quite differently to how we conceive the meta to be. So once again, they're very interesting in the way they're formatted. So these are going to be really cool to check out. Let's get into the tactics. This is how the tactics are set up. So defensive style balanced, defensive width 40, which is quite a good spot for a fullback. Defensive depth is 57, so still in a sort of place where we can manually press. Build-up play is balanced. Chance creation isn't direct passing, but possession, which is a very interesting take because the one formation I didn't use direct passing on this channel of my own tactics is also the 4-1-4-1. And not only did I not use direct passing, I did use possession. So very parallel to my own there. As is the attacking width, also 60, which is what I put on my own custom tactics for this formation. Plays in the box is at a modest 5, and I say modest because the 4-1-4-1 is notoriously not liked that much because there's not many options going forward. It's very much defensive in its shape. There's not a lot of attacking sort of prowess there. So plays in the box 5 is quite reserved for a formation that is already quite reserved. So I'll be interested to see how that plays in game. Corners and free kicks, these are both just left on 1, which is also my personal preference. Getting into the player instructions, so we have our striker on stay central, our left mid and right mid on come back on defence and get into the box for cross, so this should be very defensively robust with our wingers dropping back. Get into the box for cross should definitely help getting numbers up on our attacks. Both of our centre midfielders are going to be on cover centre, which is great because we've got many players occupying those wide areas. And then on positioning freedom, Anonymous has put on free roam. This is not an instruction I tend to use, so I'll be interested to see how that actually affects their positioning in game, whether it makes them just kind of in useless positions or whether it actually makes them occupy really good spaces. For the central defensive midfielder, he's going to be on stay back while attacking, cover centre, very standard there. Both wing backs are going to be on stay back while attacking and overlap, so reserved but still willing to push forward when it opens up. However, I did notice before when using possession over direct passing, your wing backs naturally kind of push forward a bit to give your winger a passing option, so it's actually very easy to get them involved in the attack. Centre backs, they're on the default, which is of course stay back while attacking. Now Anonymous does put comes for crosses and sweeper keeper on his goalkeeper for the first time ever in one of these videos before even trying the tactics. I'm just going to put these on balance because I absolutely hate that instruction, and to be honest, in my opinion, it doesn't affect the tactics whatsoever. It's like corners and free kicks. It's just a complete personal preference, and it shouldn't affect how the team plays whatsoever. I just prefer the goalie untouched. This is the team I'll be using. It will be Lau on the right mid, Salah on the left mid, Lewandowski up front, and then the rest of the team basically in the shape as it is here in the build with Pedri and Llorente as the centre mids, Busquets in the hole, and then the defence and goalkeeper as it looks on screen. Let's get into some games, see how this formation plays, see if we want to make any changes. Let's get into it. Into the first game we go. This guy's got a very solid team and a prime Pele up top as the cherry on top of the cake. Let's see how we do. Okay, nice defensive shape, which you expect from this formation. Now, Anonymous did say he likes to sort of play a possession game, so obviously he's put the possession instruction on for that reason. However, that doesn't mean we can't move the ball about quickly. Oh, it's a pen. Try this straight down the middle. There we go. Okay, good start. I have just run off the pitch. If I concede off of this corner now, that is so my fault. Yep, of course I did. Okay, that one's completely on me. Okay, good tackle. Instinctively, I want to do a really aggressive counter attack, but in fact we can here. Look at that for a pass. Just got to let the team push up a bit, work the ball. Very, very nice. Lovely goal. You've just got to consciously just slow it down a little bit and not go all guns blazing, but very nice. That's sort of 2 for 2 on the attacks now. Okay, able to trigger that run, get around the keeper. That's 3 for 3. He's booted it. He sent it to the heavens. He's out of here. Just going to get straight into another game. Obviously, we didn't get many minutes with it in that last one. So let's just see how it goes in this one. There's not lots of options going for. I mean, look how naked the attack looks at the minute. Like, I think you really kind of probably have to go backwards to go forwards just to get enough bodies up. See, now this looks a bit better. I've run out of time. Okay, guys, so for the last sort of 10-15 minutes of that, I actually changed formation, just used one that I'm comfortable with, and managed to turn this game around and win it 2-1. The thing with the 4-1-4-1 at the moment, it's probably more of a playstyle thing. I'm probably not a slow enough sort of player with the build-up, but I'm finding it really stale on the attack. And with the centre mids in particular, it's like they're missing. It's like they're just not there. I'm definitely thinking of taking the free roam off of the centre mids, because I didn't have that on when I've used this formation before, and it felt like they were a lot more present on the attack. It's just like they're not there with this. So I'm going to try taking that off and see how it goes from there. So there's two things that I'm going to do. I found that the divide, like the amount of space between my left mid and right mid and the striker, was just sometimes a little bit too much. I'd like them to be tucked in a bit more. So I'm going to try the width straight down the middle at 50. I understand that the higher width is probably to try and stretch the opponent out, but for some reason with the balance of everything, it just feels a little bit too wide for me. Then the other thing I'm going to do is take the free roam off of the centre mids, because I just feel like they're going missing. I want them there to constantly lay the ball back to. So I'm going to just try those two minor changes, and I think, to be honest, this is more personal preference, but we'll do them, see if we have any more success. Let's get into it. Into the next game we go. So like I say, we've narrowed the width a bit and we've taken the free roam off. Very solid team. Let's see if this plays any better. I just want those centre mids to be that bit more present in the attack. It's the main thing I want out of this, because it does just feel like I've got a front three and nothing else. This already feels like they're pushing up way more. Look at that. Look at that. That's so much better for me. Oh, I missed that. Forget it. There we go. Thing is, because these centre mids are so much more present now, I do feel like I can actually play a possession game, look, because they're all there, keeping their shape. Look at this. Yeah, this is miles better for me. I definitely think it's better without the free roam. The width is definitely personal preference, but I think this is much, much stronger for a possession game with the stick to position instruction instead. Good tackle. Oh, that was a trip and a half. This guy's going to quit anyway, whether he lets me take the penalty or not, I'm assuming. Top bins. I think this is a everybody wave moment, and he's gone. Going into another game, these tactics are feeling really, really nice now for that possession style of game, and it's only a slight minor adjustment that we have made, but sometimes that is all it takes. Okay, still got the potential to play direct with this, which is fantastic. Bang, straight across goal. That's 1-0. Okay, let's just turn back, play this a bit slower. Oh, that's a lovely, lovely goal, that is. This is absolutely excellent. For that just TIKA TAKA, picking your passes style of play, this is superb. See, that's two direct goals, two really heavily possession-based goals, and both came off absolutely excellent, and he's gone as well. Obviously, when it comes to custom tactics, it's all about catering something to your style of play. I would say with these, the width on the attack is definitely a personal preference thing. Anonymous probably likes stretching the opponent a bit more, finding those spaces inside. However, with that free roam instruction, I think it's probably going to be beneficial to anybody using these to have that change to the stick to position. The moment I made that adjustment, the amount of more attacking presence I had without feeling like I was any more vulnerable at the back, the way Anonymous has set this up is superb defensively. And with that minor adjustment on the centre midfielders, it felt absolutely amazing for that TIKA TAKA style of play. I mean, look at that last game. Like, the goals were effortless. I'm not really having to think about it, timer-driven pass or anything like that. I'm just, there's a free man, there's a free man, there's a free man. It really complemented the way this formation's been formatted by Anonymous. So hats off for a great set of custom tactics, but I strongly urge you to try it without the free roaming with the stick to position. However, I think when it comes to this attacking width, as I mentioned just a moment ago, definitely play around with this to what your personal preference is. If you like a wider width, it'll probably work for you with a wider width. If you're like me and you prefer tucking them in a bit more to get those faster TIKA TAKA passes, then 50 seemed like a sweet spot. Massive thank you to Anonymous for sending in his custom tactics. They're absolutely fantastic. If you want me to try out your custom tactics, give you my thoughts, let you know of any changes I would make, I will leave a template in the description that you can just copy and paste into the comment section below and then just fill out what your custom tactics are. If you did make it this far in the video though, guys, as always, I really appreciate your time. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and turn your bell on. Take care, guys.